live. How's everybody doing this evening? WCF Invaders in the house. Cash is already in the house. Welcome, you two. Yeah, I thought I'd go live right now. I'm sitting out in New York's waiting to pick another load up tomorrow, and boom, doing some customer freight. Sorry, I made myself laugh. It's been one of those days. Kind of late on a Thursday. I don't know if anybody will be up and come in here, but yeah, I got some stuff going on in the Reefer game that I thought I would kind of share. Sorry, I'm kind of looking at some other stuff here online too real quick. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Boom. Sorry, we're back. We're back. Vic Med's in the house. Get that money. Yeah, we're trying to, man. The Reefer game's been holding up very good for me. There's been a lot of things in the freight market that we've all had to deal with over the last, year and a half and crap like that. But things are holding pretty strong for what I do. And I know a lot of us are facing other difficulties and other challenges within trucking, but I'm fortunate. Like, I'm one of these guys that feels like, things are working out. They're going well. I don't have a lot to really complain about, except the normal complaints. I'm going to say hi to a couple more people here real quick. CJ Hudson's in the house. What's going on, man? Someone's got to make that money. I'm right. Or am I right? Yeah, we all, I hope we're all making money. That's the thing, WCF Invader. I hope we're all making money. Whether you're an owner operator or a company guy, whether you're a trucker or doing something else with your life, like, I hope you're making some money. Shop Bees is in the house. What's going on? Ryan's in the house. Cash, when is your next live? Yeah, I wasn't gonna go live, but Cash wasn't live. DIY wasn't live. I was watching another channel, Trucker Todd. I was watching his live for a while. Then he got done. So I thought, what the hell? We could hang out together and do some reefer talking. Seven Seas Transport's in the house. What's going on, man? These fuel prices need to keep dropping. Fuel should be below $3 a gallon. Man, wouldn't that be nice to see, WCF Invader? I don't know if we're ever... I have purchased fuel for under $3 a gallon if I take IFTA out. My average right now is probably like $3.45 a gallon. Now, I do get really, really good discounts with the carrier that I'm leased onto, but I'm also seeing really good discounts with the TVC Pro Driver fuel card. I'm seeing great discounts with that too. Very competitive to the carrier's discounts that I have. And then we can still find pretty decent fuel stops with Mudflap, which if you haven't downloaded the Mudflap app yet and use my code Fate Trucking or Cashes or DIYs, like, I'm not saying it's the best fuel discounts out there, but I will say this, like, if you are a one truck owner operator and you don't have like the credit yet to go out and get one of these big fuel cards, I bet it's your best option. Next to like I said, that TVC Pro Driver fuel card I have, very aggressive fuel discounts. Now, you do pay a percentage to load it. If you load it with your bank, it's only 1% load charge or load fee. It's very cheap, and you get good discounts. So that fee you might pay to load the money on, you're going to see at your first fuel up. Keep saying hi to a couple of people. Chat jumped on me pretty quickly. Holy crap. Grade A Transportation's in the house. Good evening, Fate and chat. Heading home with the wife and the youngest. Well, I'm glad you're going home, man. It was a nice conversation with you. Was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday afternoon that I talked to you. Crazy Uncle BOC's in the house. What's going on, man? Did you drive it in the river? Your video stopped yesterday when I was watching it. Wondering if you decided to take the Western Star and drive it off the bridge. What up, Mac and Cheese? We're just hanging out, man. Adam how's it going? How's it going for in chat? It's going good here. Fuel prices, yeah, fuel prices need to keep coming down. I've seen, like I said, I've seen very good prices in the lanes I run. But it would be great to get under $2 or at, $3 a gallon. That'd be awesome. Barry, what's going on, man? Lowest I found was $3.35 in Kansas on mud flap. Yeah, that's a pretty good price. BOC, I just got fuel up in Connecticut. That was like 2 weeks ago. Pride, I believe it was called, like Pride Truck Stop. I believe I was in Hartford, and they had a great price on mud flap. That Pride Truck Stop, I believe, is that Highway 91, BOC? I believe it was right off of Highway 91 and exit. Let's see how my memory is. Exit 33, maybe? Cash says, boom. There we go. Uncle BOC says, Cash, you'd be proud of me, dude. I was doing about 77 miles per hour. That's crazy, BOC. Probably filmed it too. Seven Seas Transport says, you ever going to drop down into North Carolina while you're on the East Coast? Not right now. The lane that I did run to North Carolina, they have cut dramatically. So I can make more money right now going to Maryland or Virginia. I do like going to North Carolina. It's kind of a long trip, and it requires a lot of like driving in the mountains for me. And you got to pay me to do that. And they're just not doing it right now. I'm sure summertime, maybe that'll pick up. We'll see. Cash says he's going to go live again tomorrow afternoon. Well, I'll make sure to be shut down in time to watch that. CJ Hudson says, F8, make beards great again. Put down the razor. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. It's kind of a hassle, though. I've been shaving like every day, and I'm not used to having to do that. You know what? I'm going to try and put a poll up here real quick. Don't really know how to do this, but I'm going to try it. And I would be interested in you guys answering this poll. Let's have some interaction here. Ask your community. You know what? Maybe I should make sure I spell it right. I'm thinking about a name change right now, so I want to ask the community what they think. Let's see. So there we go. I just put a poll up. Why doesn't everybody answer that poll and then give me a thumbs up as well? Cash, I was 77 average, but I hit 7.9 miles per gallon with the wind, son. Good for you. Kelly Patterson's in the house. What's going on, Kelly? My newest play toy for the truck showed up today. You got another air fryer, grill, and oven. That's crazy, Kelly. That's crazy. I wish I had that stuff in my truck. I just have the microwave. I have the propane burner, and that's it. I should also do a review on, I bought a Bodega dual temperature refrigerator and freezer. It's been over a year now, and I'll tell you what, I think every truck driver should have one of these, especially if you don't have a fridge in your truck. But in the Mack truck, I actually took the fridge out because it wasn't a very big fridge, and I went with this cooler, and I absolutely love it, man. I plug it into my inverter. I can haul ice cream, keep everything frozen, or keep it at the refrigerated temperature I want, WCF Invader says, I purchased fuel for $2.85 a gallon in 2021. That's more where it should be. Getting tired of paying over $3 a gallon. Yeah, I think we all are. But I'll say this, it's better. Fuel is definitely a lot cheaper now than it was even a couple of months ago. And what I like to see is when fuel starts dropping, and once again, I get great fuel discounts with the carrier I'm leased onto, but once I see fuel start dropping, like the fuel savings increase. I mean, currently right now, I don't want to give away my exact location, but I am in New York. Let me see what the fuel discount would be right now if I was to get fuel. So I'd pay $3.51 a gallon right now with a pump price of $5.09. I mean, that is a huge fuel savings. I didn't realize the pump price was $5.09. But yeah, my cost right now, if I was to pump fuel, it'd be $3.51 a gallon. I don't think that's terrible, especially for like the rates that I'm receiving up here. BOC, real quick, if you're still in here, man, what you got to come back up here, man. You got a reefer trailer, you can make money. Like, you can make money. I'm a Midwest boy that comes up to your New England area, and I wouldn't say I kill it, but I do really, really well up in this area. Come back home, BOC. BOC says, we at 64 cents a mile per trip, career high. Look at you go. Look at you go. That's not bad. I would have been very happy with that in my Mack truck. I'm going to make a video in the next couple of days about that, about the difference in fuel economy from my Mack to the current truck I'm in right now, the International. I got Kelly Patterson says, I got Hail ATM. I don't know what that means. I must have missed one of your other comments. Let's see if you guys been answering this poll that I put up. I don't know how to read it. How do you read it? I am screwing everything up. Whoa, so right now we're at 86% say no, don't change the name. 14% say yes to the name change. I might do it. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Plays on the Freeway says you need to grow back that goatee, or you need to grow that goatee back. Yeah, I probably will. I just need to change things up. I think I shared on one of my lives, when I shaved everything off. When I say everything, shaved my face. I needed a change. And the best way I can describe it is like a mental. I wasn't having like a mental breakdown or anything like that. There was just a lot going on, and stuff at home, stuff with the business. Like, I was stressed for about a week and a half. And I was like, I need to change something. I need to do something different. I got tired of, full disclosure, I spend money on ridiculous things. I buy expensive, not right now, I'm wearing a Menards t-shirt that was free. But like, I'll buy nice clothes, and I used to like to stop and get the goatee and mustache trimmed, right? And the lane I was running where I like to stop and get it done, I never went by. So I was like, if I can't take care of this myself, what's the effing point of having it? And so I cut it off. Cents per mile, what's going on, man? Just finished your video sitting in Barstow, California. Just made some mini corn dogs. I love mini corn dogs. I actually like those. I like mini tacos too. if you're just coming in here, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Answer that poll question. I'm thinking of changing my YouTube name from Fate Truckin' to something else. I have another name in mind. Maybe I change the name on the screen here and then go back and put up another poll. Maybe I'll do that later. Grade A Transportation says no, low fuel costs. No, low fuel cost keeps the insufficient carriers afloat and holds rates down. Higher costs would flush these carriers out faster. That's a good point too. I don't know enough about it. I kind of just do. Here's the thing. The reality is I really just do my own thing and I share my experience. I know I've watched videos of people that said they've, driven 2,000 miles in the week and had, $1,800 to $1,900 fuel expense. Like, that's crazy to me, right? Like, I couldn't see spending $1 per mile on fuel. Now, last year, that was my cost. My cost for all my fuel, that is truck fuel, reefer fuel, and DEF, was 99 cents per gallon. Now, as a business owner, I looked at that at my year-to-date, at my end numbers, and was like, I need to change something as a business. I want to try and generate more income. How do I do that? Well, I look at my biggest cost. What was my biggest cost last year? Obviously, fuel. Fuel's always probably going to be my biggest cost, unless I have like a major maintenance issue. And fuel was really high last year, but I can work on that. And that's exactly what I did. I got rid of something I really didn't want to get rid of for a business decision. Like, that's why I'm out here. I'm out here to make as much effing money as I can. And I do that by running the same lanes, by working with customers, by working with the same brokers, running reefer freight, because I think reefer freight is like the most sustainable type of freight. I have been in this industry 25 years. I have hauled reefer for probably half of that. I have done flatbed, dry van. Like, I haven't done, when I say I've done flatbed, I didn't do like coils and things like that. I've driven crane trucks. I was crane certified. And when I look at freight trucking or reefer trucking, I can haul just about anything in this trailer. It doesn't have to be temperature controlled. And the area I live in, for like 6 months out of the year, 7 months out of the year, everything coming into the state I live in and everything leaving the state needs to be temperature controlled. Even your shampoos and stuff, have to be maintained at a certain temperature. So for where I live, the reefer game is like the most sustainable, I think, where flatbed is really good for a few, probably another 6 months out of the year, springtime till I'll say November, right? Middle of November. Like, flatbed's pretty good in Minnesota too. Pride at Hartford, big money. You know what though? They also have really good, like, I got a sandwich when I was there. It was a really good, like, little deli place inside there. And the fuel, like I said, the fuel is pretty cheap. I made a video out there when I was out there. I don't remember what I paid, but it was pretty cheap. And there was another one. I stopped at that one instead of going to the Pride in, there was one in Massachusetts, not far away. Kelly says they should speed limit cars to 60 miles an hour first and see how that works out for them. Yeah. I've talked about this too. Every company except one company I worked for had governed trucks. I mean, And the fastest I could ever go in a government truck was 66.5 miles an hour. I don't run like that. That's what I set my cruise control at. Maybe 70 miles an hour every now and then, but I can get anywhere I need to go running 66 miles an hour. But I also don't run here. I'll put this out there. I know, like, when you get further out west, like, they have speed limits of like 80 miles an hour, I think, or 85. I don't drive those lanes, so I don't need to go that fast. But I could see how if I was out in those lanes traveling 66 miles an hour, I'm probably impeding traffic. You know, Seven Seas says, go T all the way. Nomadic Brit, what's going on? Hey, I saw I missed your call. I was taking a nap when you called. I'll give you a call tomorrow. Old school, new school's in the house. Broke down until at least Monday. Man, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Are you able to go home? Old school, new school. Are you able to go home, or do you have to sit there and wait? That's a long wait. Boring wait, too. I feel for you. Barry's in the house. Let me check this poll again here real quick. Wow, we're still sitting there. 82% say no to the name change. 18 say yes. Okay. Let me look at this real quick. I have 16 thumbs up. Why doesn't everybody hit the thumbs up for me real quick? Please, please. Crazy Uncle BOC says, don't change your name until you make someone mad on YouTube and don't see that happening. Yeah, I kind of keep things PC, Uncle BOC. Nomadic Brit says, Fate, you Wally left a message on your answer phone. You left me a voicemail, I think is what you're trying to say. I will listen to the voicemail. I didn't, like I said, I saw you called, and I was taking a nap when you called, so. But yeah, I like I was saying in a little, like, earlier, boom, the reefer freight, man. I don't want to come across like a smug prick, but I feel really, like, positive about what might happen. Like, I don't think I've seen the bottom yet. Like, I think things are still probably going to get a little worse, but then they're eventually going to get better. And if I survive this at the rate that I'm doing it, like, if the market changes, holy crap. Like, I actually am looking forward to that. CJ Hudson says, before I vote, what are some options? You know what? So I have one that I think I really, really like. I don't want to share it yet though, CJ. You know, maybe I'll go live tomorrow too. I don't have a busy day tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow and do a poll and talk about a couple of the names. Yeah, I agree with you, Nomadic. It's good. It's nice to see BOC back on the scene and doing his thing. You know, BOC's always, you know, how do I say this? And I don't mean to, like, you know, pat him too hard on the back, but he's got a very interesting way of, like, making you laugh. Like, even that what's crapping in everybody, the way he says it, it's almost like a cartoon. And I don't mean that meanly, BOC. And it just gets me laughing every time I hear it, you know. And I'm a guy that stays out of drama, so, you know, I really only pick on Cash is King and DIY Semi because they pick on me all the time and make me do things that I end up wondering why I'm so naive. But I usually don't talk about other people, so I like it when I watch videos and, you know, it's somebody doing their day to day. I like stuff like that. Oh, shoot, just jumped on me. Sorry, guys. If I skipped a couple of comments, I apologize. Leave me another comment and I'll read it. Kelly says, New York, nope, I'm not there. That's a good guess, but nope, that's not where I am in New York, Kelly. And now everybody's going to start guessing. Oh, you're at Buckhorn, TA. I've been there plenty of times, Trucker Dave. I'm up in New York right now. I'm actually up in, I'm up in upstate New York. I have to go down to New Jersey tomorrow morning for a customer. I'm running customer freight right now. I believe I've shared this. I want to run as much customer freight in 2023 as I possibly can. I would like it to be like 75%. I wonder what my percentage is for this week. Because how many loads did I run? Well, I came out here on a customer load. Then I ran. So what is that? That's one load. So I wish I was better at math. So I want to run at 75% customer freight. This week I ran at 66.6%. I'm hauling 4 customer loads and 2 spot market loads, which worked out perfect for me. I was going to take a 34-hour reset and opted not to because I've been running recaps for I don't even know how long. And I thought I have a customer load that brings me from the East Coast back to Minnesota, but it's an LTL load, so it has like 8-9 stops on it, and I needed to make sure I had hours to do that. But I went through and counted up all my hours, and I have enough to do it, so I just kept working. And like I said, the brokers, here's the thing. If you don't have connections in certain areas, like you shouldn't go to them. Like, and I'm not saying that meanly. I'm saying that because, like, you're going to get screwed. You're just going to get screwed. And, like, for instance, if I wanted to take a load out from where I am, right now, we'll say Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, back to my home state of Minnesota, they're going to pay me like $1.57, $1.80 a mile tops. Well, like the national reefer average out here in the New England area is $2.30 a mile. I just hauled freight for I had one load that paid me $10.06 a mile. Now it didn't go very far. It went 72 miles. So do the math. It was $7.25. But then I hauled a load that did take me up into Connecticut for over $4 a mile. But the only reason I got those 2 loads, because they weren't on the load board. You know what I mean? The only reason I got those loads was because of the relationship that I have with 2 brokerages that are out here. And they're not big brokerages. They're small. They have the same clients, the same customers, you know what I mean? So I know where I'm going. And actually yesterday when I delivered in Connecticut, I thought I had been to this warehouse, a BJ's warehouse, an old Burris, but I hadn't been to that one. So that's new to me, but I'd go there again. It was Rocky Hill, Connecticut, just south of Hartford, I believe. Excuse me, I would go there again in a heartbeat. It wasn't a bad place at all. Trucking with T-Bones in the house. Leonard Express loads. BOC. T-Bone, the long-haired hippie, has arrived. Show polls. Why would you want to change your name? Just change stuff up, man. Like, I've become stagnant. Now, I'll admit, I don't do a lot of stuff on YouTube, right? I make 30-minute vlog videos now because I don't know why. I wish I could give you an answer, but I kind of want to change my name. I have kind of a direction that I want my channel to go. I have ideas that pertain to this industry, but also things outside of this industry and stuff I do outside of trucking. Um, I'm hesitant on doing some of that stuff because it does open me up a little bit. What I mean by that is kind of gives you a peek behind the curtain of things that I've done in my life to set me up to where I currently am. Because I think that's really, really important. I think success isn't, I mean, it's not always based on money or like material things and assets and things like that. But if you can create something and have assets and limit your liabilities, not only can you have a good life, like it teaches you how to operate like your life almost like a business. And I think that's important to like teach people, because I think a lot of us have these goals and desires and we don't know how to achieve them. And the reality is they're not that hard to achieve. They just require some work, they require sacrifice, and they require freaking dedication. And if you can do those three things, like you can achieve way more than you ever thought you could. And like the reality is if I can freaking do it, I know all you can. Like I'm a freaking idiot. Look at me. You know what I mean? I am doing something right now for a couple of reasons. And what I mean by that is I'm an owner operator for a couple of reasons. I got to the point, when I was like 39, 40 years old, where I got tired of people telling me what to do all the time. Especially some of my managers, like they had no business being in the position they were in. And I just got tired of being told what to do. I got tired of filling out vacation slips in the beginning of the year. I got tired of all these things. And I looked at my life and I looked at how I was set up in my life. And I thought, you know what? This is something I've always wanted to do. I'm going to do it because I can afford to. Like, I think that is the biggest thing. Like, I think a lot of us get into this when we can't afford to. You know what I mean? And then we're the ones complaining about fuel costs, bad rates, broker transparency, all these things that are outside of your business. Like, and some of that is like having the funds, having the capital to take on the crazy expenses that this industry requires us to take on. And I think a lot of us make decisions that maybe we should pump the brakes on sometimes. And I did that. Like being a company guy for as long as I was is fine. I woke up one day and said, I'm done with this. Like seriously, that's what it was. I quit my job in the middle of my job and drove the truck back to the terminal and said, I'm done. I will never be told what to do again. And you know what, if this blows up in my face, like I'm set up to where still I don't have to rely on somebody else to dictate what I do on a day-to-day basis. I don't know if I could ever do that again. David's in the house. Hey, bro, how are you? We're doing good, man. We're just hanging out in New York tonight. Everybody's talking to BOC. I got my license and I need a good company to drive for, bro. You know what? Go watch Cash is King Trucking. He does like Craigslist job searches. And there's some good companies in there to work for. I don't hire anybody. I thought about hiring somebody and I realized I'm not in the position to be an employer right now. I like to go fishing. I like to go on long vacations with my family, and I don't want somebody calling me complaining. Like, that's the truth. So I sold the extra truck I had, and that's not to say in the future I won't grow, but right now my time away from my business is more important to me than like trying to build my business. Max Air Fryer Grill. Oh, he dropped the link for it. Check it out, guys. Hey, dog, what's going on, man? Schneider, no, okay. Fryer, not cheap, but it's good. Yeah, I've never cooked with an air fryer, Kelly, so my daughter has one up at college and swears by it. Like, she loves it. Um, I've never even used an air fryer, so I don't know. Stuart's in the house. What up, Stuart? Come on with it's in the house. Nomadic Brit says, Fade, if you change your name, I will call you every hour to remind you why you don't need to change your name. Yeah, it's just wanting to, Brit. You know, it's wanting to change crap up, man. Like, adapt, right? Like, change, adapt, do something different. Let's check it real quick. I'll check the poll again here real quick. Yeah, we're at 80% no, 20% yes. I got 30 thumbs up. There's more than 30 people in here. Why doesn't everybody hit the thumbs up for me? Robert's in the house. What up? We're hanging out tonight, Robert. Why don't we do some reefer talking together? Does anybody, I mean, we're all truck drivers. I know a lot of us are reefer haulers. Nomadic is a tanker. I mean, reefer, but if you're new to trucking, like this type of trucking has a lot of pros, but it also has a lot of cons. I would say the biggest con to reefer trucking is the hours. It's going to be early morning and or late at night. Like, you're going to be up very early in the morning and you're going to be up very late at night. And you're dealing with very big warehouses, grocery style warehouses that really can take up a lot of time. That's part of why I like hauling customer freight. Is a lot of customer freight I haul are going to smaller facilities that want you there. Like, you show up, and I've made, how many videos have you guys seen where I'm showing up 17, 18 hours early? I've shown up 24 hours early and gotten loaded and unloaded. Like, that is when you can find that in this reefer game, like, stay with it. Like, if I can give you any advice, if you find shippers and receivers like that or customers that treat you that way, stay with it. You know what I mean? Because it actually allows you to generate more of an income. It might not seem like it, but A, you're not tired all the time. B, you're able to keep moving. You know, how many times, there's been multiple times where I'm stuck at Tyson Foods is the worst. Like, I've been there 25, 26 hours before. That takes up well over, you know, your entire day. It's a day lost that there's no revenue on, you know? So just understand the pros and cons of this. My nephew's company would spend that much on fuel for, oh, shoot, I skipped too many comments. Hazmat just starting out. Schneider might be a good option. They actually train instead of teaming in a truck. That's cool to know about Schneider. I don't know much about the mega carriers. I've never worked for a mega carrier. I did work for, like, what you could consider a mega carrier, but it wasn't hauling general freight. It was hauling heavy haul trash. They are the largest company in the country that does that type of work. But, you know, it wasn't, you know, we didn't have lease purchases and stuff like that. You were just an employee of that company. Well, yeah, he's yanking 150,000 pounds. Yeah, that's crazy. Look at the man, the myth, the legends in the house. Velox 18. What's going on, brother? How are you doing, man? Ukraine certified? I am. Triple NCO certified. It actually expires in like 2 months. I need to do retraining, but I'm just going to let that expire. But yes, I am Crane certified, Cash is King. Yeah, N triple CO certified. I'm I'm certified on 3 different types of cranes. I'm certified rigger. That's with an R, rigger. Let's see what else. But yeah, I'm gonna let that expire. I don't need it anymore. Boom! Velox is here. That's right, Nomadic Brit. Nick's in the house. Come on with it says, what ridiculous things do you buy? I buy clothes. And that's not even, I haven't bought clothes in a long time. But I like to go shopping and buy new clothes, you know. But I haven't done that in a long time, actually. I can't think of the last time I bought anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really, I mean, that's probably what I spend my money on. I'll spend my money on clothes and vacations. Other than that, like I spend my money on other things. I've been pretty open and honest and clear about what I've done for my daughter that's in college right now. Like, and she did a great thing too. She worked very hard in high school. Her entire senior year was spent going to college already. So, you know, she's in her freshman year, but she's actually a sophomore in college. So she got scholarships, she got great grants, but I was able to help her, you know, and give her money and give her the things she needed when she moved out of the house, so she didn't feel, you know, stressed to have a job right now. You know, I don't want that for her right now. I would rather have her focus on what her goals and dreams are and not be pressured into having to have a job and needing to go to that job instead of studying for a test or a paper or whatever she has to do. So that's where I come in, and it's like, hey, you know, I have this much of money for you to go to school. I have it for my other daughter as well. And, you know, let's make it work. So I spend a lot of my money on my family, actually. I wish I bought more things. Like, I wish I bought more cars or something. I just don't. I put my money in other places. Whether that's property or investment, you know, I try and put my money in other places. Plays on the freeway says, cents per mile. Is it still raining out there? Seven Seas Transport says wrong. I don't know what I'm wrong about. Nomadic Brits talking to Nick. Hey, Nick. Plays on the freeway says, hey, Nick, post some videos. We miss your face. No, we don't miss that face, do we? Come on now. I do miss, like I said before, I miss Nick's openings to his videos. Like, hey, how he would scream, welcome back to Velox 18. You know, roll the music. I do miss that, but like I know Nick's doing what he wants to do. That's the other thing. Like, I think sometimes in life we do need to take that risk. But I think Nick took a very calculated risk. And once again, like he was kind of set up to take that risk financially. I'm just saying like we all know he sold his truck and whatever, but like I think sometimes we need to take a risk in life. And I'm happy to see Nick succeed in what he's doing. Because he's a good dude, man. He's a really nice guy. Yeah, make your car payments. Velox is here. How about make your truck payment? Music City Transport's in the house. What's going on? Another nice thing about hauling reefer is keeping your bologna sandwiches there in between loads. Yes. You know, I haven't done that yet. I haven't put any of my food in the reefer. My trailer's usually always loaded, man. Like, every now and then it doesn't have a load on it, but it's usually loaded. Let me see here. Sterling Delivers is in the house. You're here for broker transparency. Well, then, Sterling, you've come to the wrong channel, because that is something I do not want. Um, here's the thing. If I agree to haul a load, I agreed to haul something that I'm comfortable doing. Why would I complain about it then? And once again, this is the naive side of me. And I know that I'm in a different position than a lot of people. But if I agree to something, then am I going to turn around and complain about it? You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense to me. Just for some reason, that doesn't make sense. But like I said, I also know that if I go to certain areas, it's going to be like $1.50 to go back to my home state. Well, then I just need to work on my business and create those business relationships with people to where I don't need to go on the load board. And I don't. Like, I look at it, I do look at the load board probably every other day. And there are times I have to take a load off the load board, but they are usually with brokerages that I have worked with in the past. A lot of my freight that I haul is like directly sent to me, whether that's text message, phone call, or email. And I just respond. I got a phone call today from a customer that I have in Minnesota that said, "Hey, we're in a predicament. We need somebody to go to Florida for us. Are you around?" And you know what? This customer knows that my schedule, like knows that I run out to the East Coast. And he goes, "I can't remember. Is this the week that you're in Minnesota, or are you out on the East Coast?" And I said, "Sorry, I'm on the East Coast." He goes, "Oh, okay, no problem. I'll call you next time." You know what I mean? Like, I would rather get loads that way than have to fight with everybody on the load board, you know? Um, are they still ripping you off on parking at that Pride in Mass? I think that Pride in Mass, I've parked there one time. What was it? $25, $20, something like that. Everywhere you park now is like $22. I'll tell you where I am getting ripped off for parking though. Rest area Raccoon is I have a parking spot in Minnesota that they just raised the parking fees. I was paying $350 a month, and now they just raised it to $375. I mean, that's ridiculous. For me, anyways, that's a lot of money. I don't want to spend it, but I have to. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. Yeah, they just raised my parking fee back in Minnesota to $375. I might have to have a talk with them when I get back, because that's the other thing. Like, I don't park there that often, but if I give up this space, A, it's a secured place. B, where I live, I don't have any truck stops near me. The nearest truck stop is about 30 miles away from me. And what am I going to do? Like, pay the truck stop? I mean, it would be cheaper, but let's say I go home for a week. Am I just going to pay reserved parking at a truck stop and hope my truck doesn't get hit? Like, where I'm at and where I pay to park, it's like, how do I explain this? Like, it's big companies that, like, how do I explain it without everybody that parks there knows how to back up a semi truck, right? Or like how to maneuver. My truck's not going to get hit there. You know what I mean? But it is really expensive. And I don't know if I can continue justifying the cost. Fake trucking is a lightweight, just saying. Change your name to Hugh Jonas. Who's that? Is that somebody that I should know? Come on with it. I'm going to Google it. What was the name? Oh, I put Jones. All right. Uh, I don't know these names. Come on with it. Um, let's govern trucks to 60 miles an hour and give them tickets for impeding traffic. Wouldn't that be the logic? Trucking with T-Bone? That'd be hilarious. Howdy, Nick. How you doing? Edward's asking Nick. I don't want any changes in this industry. In all reality, most complaints come from drivers or carriers. Yes. Stuart, that's the thing. Like, the more that we ask for changes or more, I mean, we're already under so many regulations. Like, if we try and regulate an entity outside of our business, what the hell do you think that entity is going to do to us? I mean, I just heard, well, I don't want to talk about it. I heard somebody told me something yesterday about something they're planning to do in California, and it just blows my freaking mind. Like, I think like California is destroying themselves. You know what I mean? But the more that one business tries to get another business to have to like conform to something to make that other business feel better, like we're gonna do something, or like, let's say it's successful. Let's say something happens and there's full broker transparency, and we realize that. Now, granted, would I get upset if I saw that there's thousands of dollars that are kept under the table or whatever from me? Well, yeah. But then the other side of me just said, like, if I agree to do something, it's because I have determined that it's profitable for me to do it. Right? So, like, I don't want to force somebody to have to do something, because I know that person then is going to force me to have to do something. Like, and then what happened to like the strong survive? Like, not all of us deserve trophies. I'm sorry to say it. Like, if you're not a winner, you're not a winner, and I'm not being rude or mean by saying that. Like, this is business. There's winners and there's freaking losers. Some of us are successful, others struggle. And that's up to that person or that business to change, to become successful. It's not enforcing somebody else to do something because you're incapable of doing it for yourself. I mean, I don't know if that made sense, and that was kind of a rant that I probably shouldn't have gone on, but like, people win and people lose in life. Like, it sucks, but that's reality. More cowbell. We don't have any cowbell here, but we do have boom. Barry. Then once we ticket them for causing a rolling traffic jam, write a ticket for speeding, knowing it isn't even possible. Wouldn't that could happen? Rest Area Raccoon, gonna be the new coach, change your name 5 times and disappear, shave your head too. Well, I typically do shave my head, right? Because I am only 42 and like, I'm going bald. That's from, honestly, I think it's from like the hockey helmet for the years, because like, this is where the hockey helmet pushes down the most. But this is the longest my hair has been in a very long time. I haven't been home to get a haircut. Jerome Jones is in the house. What up, man? Cash is king. I don't think I've seen the bottom yet. That's what she said. Nice. Nice. T-Bone, so true. He beats the weather. Not your. Change your name to Will. Oh, shit, it just jumped. Change your name to Willie. How do you say it? Fister Gosh? Fister Gosh. Did I say that right? I don't know. Mac and cheese. No, it's not going to be mac and cheese. We don't have the Mac truck anymore. Slapstick trucking. That is great, Barry. We're getting the puck down the road. Barry for the win. That is great, Barry. That is great. That's good. I like that. But like I said, I really have one name in particular that sticks out to me, and I like it, and I've had some help with it actually. If your reefer is on fire, doesn't that mean you'll test positive for THC? Good one. I like that too. Velox loves Tennessee. Sterling, thank you. Thank you for the $2 super chat, man. I appreciate it. B to the boom. I appreciate that, sir. Also pronounced Minnesota as Minnesota. Nomadic Brit, how'd you like Minnesota? Hope you got out of there quick. You're not welcome. If people were nice to you, it's because we're very passive aggressive in Minnesota. That whole Minnesota nice doesn't exist. We will bring you to the woods. I'm just saying, or cut a hole in the ice and let you pretend that you can swim. They call it the polar plunge, and a lot of people disappear. Oh, that's probably rude. Shouldn't say that. But yeah, I saw that you were in Minnesota. You were at Terminal 2, and I'm gonna critique you here real quick. You said you were at the St. Paul airport. You weren't at the St. Paul airport. You were at Minneapolis St. Paul International. Here's the thing. St. Paul does have an airport. It's like a small, the military flies out of there as well as the international airport. But St. Paul does have its own airport. A lot of like private jets fly out of there. That's where a lot of like when we have concerts in Minnesota or some of the football teams or hockey teams fly into town, that's the airport they fly into instead of Minneapolis St. Paul International. They actually call that airport MSP airport. Just hanging out, David? Are you going to have your own brand of aftershave at the truck stop? That is a great idea. Herb, come on with it. I don't know where these names are coming from. Yes, I'm falling farther and farther behind. You are right. I'm kind of reading through this stuff real quick. Bucket of lizard juice gets sticky in hot weather. Got to change it up. Got my support. Bellax, I think Fate's Minnesota accent have affected him. No, they haven't. Change your name to Lou Sanos. Plays on the freeway. Been really busy repoing cars and ruining lives. Yeah, you are. You're destroying lives. How does it feel to walk up to somebody with a smile on their face when they're probably experiencing the worst day in their life? How does that feel? I gave him a wrench. Can't wait until he hears the name, suggests this is going to be epic. Somebody I got to check this out real quick. Killians, thank you for the $20. Here's my first super chat to you, bro. Congrats on your success in trucking. Killians, man, I appreciate it, man. And I appreciate you as a friend. You don't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. I'm trying to read through these as fast as I can now because now you're all making fun of me. Thanks. Dude, I didn't tell you I was going to call you back. You told me your wife called and that you would call me back. And I did call you back, I think. Didn't I? But you're the one that hung up on me, Killians. Thanks for calling back today. It wasn't me. You hung up on me, Killians. In 3 hours, when he gets to them, I got to them, and I don't understand them. Probably because some of the words I would have to try and work hard to enunciate. let me see. Killian's your boss man really pulled the world's best prank on me today. Priceless. We'll explain if you ever call me back. All right, I'll call you in the morning. But I'm not the one that hung up on you, Killians. You hung up on me. Yeah, actually, you were getting to where you were picking up, and you told me you would call me back, and you never did. For all you that don't know, I have a very bad habit of not calling people back when I get off the phone with them. Whether you change your name or not, I always hate watch your videos. Nice, Cash. I appreciate that. I think he is in hold on. I'm trying to scroll with this cursor and it's not working out really well. Plays on the freeway says, I think he is a month behind on chats. Dude, I'm trying, man. Killian's not yet. This run to Denver and back has worked out perfectly. Gonna run out of time on my way back right across the Kansas-Missouri state line. Well, take a nap. 10 hours, you'll get more hours. Nomadic Brit, we are the same. We always get loaded early and offloaded earlier. Okay. Bernie's in the house. Hey, what's up, Bernie? How are you doing? Can't wait to get into tanking. You're gonna do that, Killians? I know you've talked about it. Hold on. This might be my wife. It's my stepson's 18th birthday today, and I'm stuck. All right. Here we go. Suggestions. Also thought you said Ukraine certified. Maybe buying out Ego. No, I'm not Ukraine certified. I'm Crane certified. Nomadic Brit says, Killians, I bought a brand new engine. Fitted a month ago. This is harder to read the comments, guys, when I put them on the screen like this. I know you guys like it, but it's harder to do. Nomadic Brit, hell yeah, okay. I got to run, get some family time before I go ruin lives tonight. Well, thanks for stopping by, Velox. I appreciate it, Nick. Have a good night, man. Killian's laughing. God, you guys, stop commenting. Don't forget the heat, Velox. Honking them like a fish. Yank those rust buckets like a dirty lizard. Hooking them like a fish. Yank those rust buckets like a dirty lizard. See, this is too hard. Why did they make it too hard? That's what she said. Boom. Cents per mile says plays on the freeway. No, it's not raining. 63 and sunny, just windy. Man, I was in some wind the other day. That was crazy. Plenty of high school kids do credits in 11th and 12th grade that also count as college credits. So their freshman year, they go into 4-year school as a junior student. Yeah, that's what my daughter did. So like she took AP classes starting in 10th grade, I think. And if you passed the final with like a 4, I think it was, you got the college credit. But then in Minnesota, well, I know other states have it too. It's like post-secondary education while you're in high school, where you're attending the college. You can attend any college in the state of Minnesota that accepts that program. And she was attending the college that she's going to now, but did it all online. Midwest Mike, what up, dude? Hold on. Is this the channel I'm thinking of? How do you look this up? Midwest Mike. If you're still in here, are you the one that, let me look it up. I've been watching your channel a lot lately. You're the one that like talks about securing customer freight and stuff like that, right? Hold on here. I want to make sure I'm. talking about the right person here. This is Midwest Mike Sports. Anyways, I'll get back. I'll figure that out later. Adam I, Fate, do you have any plans for fishing opener? Yes, I do. 45 today here in Minnesota. Not too long now until open water. Yeah, Adam, I can't wait. Actually, my buddy Joe got a hold of me the other day and said, "Are you in for fishing opener?" Because we all rent the same cabin every year for fishing opener, and we get a head count because sometimes like Greg can't come, so somebody else that wants to come fishing with us, we invite them. So it sounds like the whole crew is going to be there this year, though. But yep, I have my fishing opener already planned. We go to the same lake every year. We go to, I'm going to enunciate it wrong, Lake Androsia or Ambrosia. It's up by like Brainerd Lakes area. We go there every year. Robert says, Tyson is probably going to be the worst. They have started to close older and smaller plants. Glen Allen, Virginia plant is closed in May. It's been there since 1952. Started as Hawley Farms. Hello, Nick. Wow, that's crazy. Starting to close stuff. Dang, 41 people watching. Is this your biggest live ever? No, it's not, Seven Seas Transport. My biggest live ever, and I don't want to... My biggest live ever was one night. Just trucking shared out my live and came in on the live feed, and there was like 100-some people in there. It was crazy. It was way too big for me. You know what I mean? This is big for me. Seven Seas, I was thinking the same thing. Nope. It was in a hotel. I forget. I was broke down, and just trucking was on. I believe DIY came on that night too. But there was like 100 people, that was crazy. As far as broker transparency goes, let me illustrate. When you buy something at Walmart, you have no right to see how much they purchased it for. I agree. This is a great name. Mackinac Kid in the house. Throat, goat, poat. Did I say that right? Mackinac Kid, yeah. For all you that don't know, that's Killian's. He likes to drive like 500 miles out of his way to bridges that are closed. That's his deal. Reefer 77's in the house. Good evening from Weatherford, Oklahoma. How's the weather down there? Oh, there he is. Wheel Burner Express. What's going on, man? You actually have service. Or are you home right now? I need to get caught up on YouTube. I just saw one of your community posts. Was that last week? That said you were out of cell service or out of like range for like a week. Everybody's saying hi to Wheel Burner now. Yeah, that's pretty high. Even Chicago area, I don't think people pay anything over 200. Yeah, the Minneapolis, St. Paul area, doesn't have much truck parking at all. So like the lot I found is in an area that's very close to my house. And that's like the going rate, I could go further like northwest up by like St. Cloud and things like that and maybe find cheaper parking. The problem is now we're talking like an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes for me to get home. That's a long way. Everybody's talking to Wheel Burner, asking him how he's doing. You don't pay for parking, huh? It's a great name. Jimmy Big Johnson. Anyone have any real info on Super Ego Holding? Asking for a friend. I choose not to be oft in my sleep. I would refer you to Cash is King Trucking. He's got a few videos on Super Ego, or Ego, whatever you want to call it. But I want to live. I don't want to be taken out by the mafia. I know nothing about them. CJ Hudson says, Fade, I feel your pain on parking. The only truck stop in my area dropped a 34-hour rule after that they say they will tow you away, or tow you. That's crazy, CJ. Yeah, that sucks. Like I said, there's nowhere to park where I live. Midwest Mike says, it doesn't matter what the broker's cut is, as long as you make money. If the rate is not profitable, don't run it. Logic. Mike, I couldn't agree any more with that statement. I don't worry. Here's the other thing. Like, I think I can say this. Cash is King and I run a lot of the same lanes. Do I worry about what Cash is King is making on the lanes he runs? No. And Cash is King shares his weekly recaps with us. There's times Cash makes way more running the same lane I do, but I don't think I should make the same as him. The reason he makes more than me on one of the lanes that we actually run is he's done it for like a long time, more time than I've done it. He has better connections than I do on that lane. That's why he might make a couple $1,000s more than me. It's not, and I don't worry about it. You know what I mean? I haul freight that's profitable for me to haul. If I don't haul it, it's because it's not profitable for me. I don't haul something just to haul it. I've made decisions. It's not wise, but I've made decisions. I remember getting stuck in, where was I? I was in like Joliet area. And this is like when the market really got, like, when we were up riding this really high wave and then all of a sudden, like overnight it went down. I was in an area where like the volume just dropped off, and the rates they wanted me to take back to Minnesota, I wasn't willing to do. So I just deadheaded home. Now that's not a crazy amount of distance to deadhead home, but I didn't want to run the load for what they wanted me to run it for because it wasn't profitable. It made more sense for me to deadhead home empty. It didn't cost as much money. Wheel Burner Express says the roads fell apart on Wednesday because of the temperatures. Just hasn't been cold enough. I will probably be heading home tomorrow. Well, get out of there before you fall through. And I'm not saying that funny. Like, being the fact that I like to ice fish, I have seen cars, I have seen houses, I have seen people fall through ice. And, once weather changes and the temperatures warm up and the ice is unsafe, get out of there. I want to go up there and go ice fishing. Maybe I should get a job up there and go ice fishing. Kelly says, Faye, pay closer attention to the name. Come on with it. If he posts another one, I'll pay closer attention. Nomadic Brit at Jimmy Big Johnson's. Yeah. Is that the name? I said it was funny. I pay $2,000 a month to have a heated shop big enough to park my rig and boat. Talk about a kick in the nuts. Yeah, that's a lot of money, cents per mile. But I would love to have a shop. I really would love to have a shop. Jimmy Big, if you like to work for less than minimum wage, then have fun. I missed something here, guys. This is what happens. Shannon's in the house from Daytona. Wow. You out at the beach, Shannon? Daytona Beach is a beautiful area. That sucks, Wheel Burner. Well, hopefully you made your money out there, Brian. Yeah, I missed something here. Nomadic Brit at Jimmy Big Johnson's. I've never worked for them, so can't comment on them. Oh, that was the Super Ego. See, now I'm doing what Cash did. Cash says Super Ego so much that it gets stuck in your head. Super Ego. Saying hi. Oh, there's the man, the myth, the legend. DIY semis in the house. Nomadic Brit saying hi to Shannon. Damn Wheel Burner, I always want to know about the ice roads. Kick-ass content you've been putting out. Yeah, it's cool seeing that. Brings you back. Like I used to watch, what was that? Well, Ice Road Truckers. I used to laugh at that big burly guy. What was his name? Hugh? Wasn't that his name? Drive that truck through anything. Man, I can't get caught up. Nomadic Brit saying hi. Kelly says, for example, my suggested name change was Bend Over. Wordplay for Bend Over. Yeah, it's not going to be that. Let's check it. Let's check it real quick. We're at 73 for no, 27% for yes. Hand pink waving? Hand pink waving. What the hell are you doing, DIY? Come on with it. Says someone time out Kelly. Just kidding. Don't time out Kelly. Thanks, Killian's. Killian's piercing torque waving. What the hell are you doing? Can we discuss this shower video? Yeah, let's discuss that. Because I thought that was actually pretty funny. I thought that would get more views. I really thought that would get more views. But yeah, that was just something I was bored. DIY Semi says, Brit, pink hand waving. Are you supposed to be like doing this, like an emoji or something, and you don't know how to do it, so you're typing it? There's no trophy for second place, boys and girls, regardless what the liberals want. Well, dude, I'm a hockey player, so I believe there's 3 trophies. Okay, you have gold, silver, and bronze. But you're never satisfied with second place. You don't walk in the locker room and yeah, we took second. No, you're actually pissed off. And the minute they put, so like, I remember playing in a national tournament or international tournament, right? And we made it to the championship. We were a team from USA, under 17, and we played an under 17 Russian team that literally skated circles around us. I mean, it wasn't even a contest. They destroyed us. And so we took second place in this little tournament, and they put the they give you the trophy, which, I mean, it's an accomplishment, but it wasn't what we wanted to achieve. And then they give you the silver medal. You rip that thing off as soon as you get in the locker room. You're not happy with it. Shannon sat nomadic. Shannon is sat on a sunny beach. Yeah, she's probably hanging out. DIY, you the man, really got me today. Never will I forget that. Well, I'm going to have to ask him what he did. Wheel Burner, agree it's England, then Canada, then US. No. You have that so backwards. So backwards. Oh, Kelly Patterson, thank you. $2 super chat. Fate, name change or wordplay? Name changes are wordplay. Again, this is a great name too. Oh, I've seen this before. Walking each other home. Yeah, sure, you betcha. I like that. Kelly, now I need to go back up where I was. Come on, with it's laughing hard. Tacos? Truck and Fool says, tacos? Oh, you mean Tacos. Yes. What did I say? What did I say? Wheelburner agree it's England and Canada. Okay, so we're back where we are. I don't know how Cash does this. There he is. What's up, brother? How are you doing, Insult? Get a skull shaver off Amazon. Makes life so easy, and after so many times you're the CJ Hudson says, get a skull shaver off Amazon. Makes life so easy, and after so many times you saving money on going to the barber. Well, I think I've shared too. My wife cuts my hair. Unless I'm out on the road, then there's a spot I really like. It's in, is it Perrysburg, Ohio, at the Petrol. It's called the Cutting Crew. I've been there, I don't know, maybe half a dozen times to get shaved and get haircuts. I really like the work they do. I haven't paid for a haircut since 1990. Well, it hasn't been that long for me. I pay for haircuts still. Fate, you're being combative. I'm right, you're wrong. It's a British thing. I'm not being combative. And if I am combative, you should know what happens when you come and mess with an American. I mean, you should know what happens. History. And history always repeats itself. God, that is rude of me to say. Nomadic Brit, I love you. That was rude. That one guy, don't be talking about another man's wife. What did I miss? No, I'm not talking about anybody's wife. I'll talk about my wife. Shannon, what's your email? Can collaborate about that PSA you mentioned. Mind, okay, he's dropping. Hopefully Shannon's still in here. Seven Seas Transport says, new name, white legs and flip-flops. I thought that was funny. Like, seriously, to be honest, I'm a little bit, how many views does that have? I think maybe 100. I'm a little bit shocked because I thought that was funny. Shorts. No, not even 100. It's got 56. 56 views. That is ridiculous. You're next. Insult. What are you talking about, buddy? You're next. LOL. Okay, insult. Oh, for haircuts? Killian says, oh, I forgot. Do this. Hopefully food grade within 6 months. Okay, I know you've talked about that. I'm glad Rest Area Raccoon got the Ukraine joke. Yeah, see, Cash, I don't get things. I get it. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. I read at a very like 5th grade level. Cash, you still hate watching? That's a good one. Come on with it. That's a good one. Take care, Nick. Be safe. Is Anoka or Elk River too far for you to park at? There's a few new truck lots going in. Is there really? No, that's a little further north than I want to get, northwest of where I live. But it's not too far away, Adam. Come back tomorrow for part 2 of the comments. Okay, I get it, guys. Yeah. See, and now everybody's walking away. I'm still waiting for Dick Cheese to show up here. Oh God, what did I get myself into? Let's make this easy. Holy crap. Hold on. Now I really screwed up. Because I was going to scroll down and it moved the comments all the way back up to the top. Cash, comment or call me. How do I do this? How do I, oh, there we go. Find it. Haha. Right, rest area raccoon. Rest area raccoon. A very special 2-part fate. Yeah, okay. See? Come on with it. It's making fun of me. Gonna turn into damn Netflix series. No, that's not me. I don't have any videos at the time, but I'm considering doing a few. Okay, I watched somebody that I thought his name was Midwest Mike. He talks about like getting customer freight and how to set up like LTL freight and stuff like that. Jimmy Big Johnson. I really enjoy the short videos Fate Truckin' put out with the flip-flops and his sexy hair legs. I can't lie that out. A rise in those Wranglers. Please make more videos like that. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, there you go. Put out more videos like that. Oh. I think I just put you on. Okay, no. I thought I just put come on with it on timeout. Comment and see if I just put you on timeout. I don't think I did, but I hit some weird button. Change your name to Wrangler Riser. That's great. That's great. It's always way too big for me. That's what she said. Yeah. Wrangler Riser for the win. All right. I gotta stop. You guys are too much, and I am getting tired now. Let's look at this real quick. The poll: 74% say no to a name change. 26% say yes to a name change. So I got a lot to think about next couple of nights. Yeah, I will call you tomorrow. I did scroll down in the comments, guys. I'm all jacked up on truck stop, boner pills, skinny Pete. What does that say? Skinny Peter says, I'm all jacked up on truck stop boner pills. That makes me think of Talladega Nights when we're all hopped up on Mountain Dew, when the kids say that. What is this? Jimmy Big Johnson, something's not adding up here. For God's sakes, please confirm there will be more hairy leg truck stop comments or content. Come on with it says, see, stop. Okay, let me get caught up to the comments. I scrolled all the way down and everybody's still commenting because I'm at come on with it right now, and now his comments like gone too far up. It's fun to watch your lives, Fate. You're a great guy, and we love you, bro. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Steve ND86 is in the house. Toss salad trucking. Yeah, it could be that. That ain't the way to live, boy. What am I missing? Nomadic Brit. It's been a long time ago. Hard feelings. Okay. Rhino Rush. All right. We're done. I appreciate the super chats. Killian's, Nomadic, or Sterling. There was another one in here. I think Kelly, you gave me a super chat. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now. I got to get some sleep for the night. It's already 10:30 at night. It was a great live. Sorry, I suck at reading comments. Thank you for answering the poll that I did put up, though. That just sounds wrong. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. I really enjoy the interaction. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Or, you know what? Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. Hey, real quick, hold on. Let's do one thing. I'll scroll all the way down here. Let's ask the 27 people in here. Is it better to schedule a live? Like, would you guys rather, you know how Cash is King, DIY, like they schedule their lives hours before they go live? Is that easier for you guys? and girls, should I schedule lives or just do what I do and just show up? What's easiest? Shannon's email. Okay, they're giving out Shannon's email. Yeah, because I don't get notifications. Oh, okay, so it'd be easier if I schedule it. I didn't know you were live till 56 minutes in. You didn't miss much, insult. Yeah, Robert says yes. Okay, maybe I'll start scheduling lives. Maybe that's what I'll start doing. But then again, Cash did it first. He'll probably convince me that I am stealing content by setting up live shows. Seriously, you could chalk a tire with this. God damn. You're on fire, Skinny Peters. Don't schedule them. Cash is late anyways. Yeah, I don't show up late to things. I'm a pretty punctual person. This is a stick-up. Oh, you guys are fucking hilarious. Oh, makes for entertainment. But yeah, I don't have anything else. I just read comments. I wanted to talk more about Reefer, and Cash did it first. Yes, come on with it. We all know Cash did it first. But does he do it well? I'm going to be quiet. Yes, Cash does it very, very well. So does DIY. I've learned so much from those two people, from those two guys, man. It's crazy. Name it Firewood instead of Skinny Peters. I need to hire Skinny as a trailer pin. Yeah. All right. I'm out. Have a good night, everybody. Later.